Over the last few days, I've seen quite a few major exchanges talk about a layer 1 crypto that I had never heard about. Gotten a lot of messages about it, so like a normal investor, I need to do my research before making any major decisions, and I wanted to see your thoughts on this project as well. So today's video, I want to talk about ReserveBlock because we've seen quite a few major exchanges like Bitrue and Bitmark talk about listing ReserveBlock, symbol RBX, and this is something that I had never heard of before. It's a layer 1 crypto that ultimately is an open source blockchain, fully autonomous, decentralized, and governed by validators through on-chain voting. And when I started to do a bit of research into this project, it looks very interesting. So with RBX, it was developed with a specific purpose in mind, and ultimately that was to democratize mining without burdens and friction of proof of work or proof of stake, but rather liquid assurance of proof of assurance consensus while passively earning randomized block rewards in carbon neutral environment. And ultimately, it has an entire ecosystem of products ranging from a wallet to block explorer to going about mining to NFTs and all aspects of Web 3.0 and crypto that are very useful. We've already seen that with this project, people are actively transacting on its blockchain, which you can record and track through its block explorer like you could do with Ethereum or Binance or any of the other major L1 cryptos. And this is something that is interesting because I had not seen this yet for many layer 1 cryptos that were a bit smaller that I'd never heard of. I've seen it with obviously Ethereum, Binance, but never with a smaller L1 crypto that is just being listed on major exchanges. So the way ReserveBlock works is ultimately ReserveBlock protocol, symbol RBX, is built with built-in scalable utility features such as on-chain royalty enforcement, multi-asset and evolving devolving NFTs, wrapping and pairing of assets, P2P media transfer, domain name service, and on-chain self-governance, in addition to many more things. When you're looking at this project, the first thing that you need to do, and the first thing that stands out to me when I started doing my research, is that you need to download their wallet. You can see that they have a number of different options for downloading this wallet, but you do it directly from their website. And the important thing here is that once you download the wallet to your computer, you could download the core wallet, then you're able to access its entire ecosystem from NFTs to what else is going on. You can see right here me going through downloading this directly from GitHub. You could see that since it's not downloaded from an app store, there's a few extra steps you need to take, but this is the first thing. When you open up this wallet, you can see that there are a few key things about it that stand out. First of which is that when you see my wallet, you can see that there's already 1,500 RBX tokens in it. So there are some tokens I have in this wallet. Like I said, I'm still doing a bit more research before I put in a big position. But what you can see with this wallet is that they have the dashboard. You can import your wallet, export your wallet. You can see all the information right here. The key things with this is that first, on the left-hand side of the screen, you can see that they have dashboard, send, receive, transactions, masternode, as well as all the other aspects to the blockchain. The thing that stands out to me is that you can easily track all the different transactions on its blockchain, which you can't really see for many new blockchains just yet. It's a little bit harder to access. And you can also see all the documentation for their GUI as well as other aspects of its blockchain. So all of that is right there. Moving forward, let's talk a little bit about how to actually use this blockchain. When you're looking at it with the dashboard, there's a few things that stand out. With the dashboard, you can see you easily can print your address by clicking print. It'll pop up with your addresses so you can easily copy and paste them. You can see print validators. It talks about if you're a validator on the blockchain, validator check, and many more things. Next thing is going to be with send. Send is just like you would do with any blockchain where you want to transact on it. With this, you simply click the send button and then you access the screen where you can send RBX tokens to a recipient's wallet. You just put in the amount. You can see like 10 right here. Then you can easily go about sending and even tracking your transaction on the blockchain by just going back to the dashboard. You could see recent transaction. Now it's a success. Next thing is going to be with the receiving. You could easily receive wallets, and by copy and paste pasting your wallet address. It's very simple, just like you would see with other blockchains. And then with transactions, you can see all your previous transactions, any that are pending, successful, and all of those. Moving on, let's talk a little bit about validators, because with this blockchain, you can see that they already have different validators on the blockchain. You could see that you can easily create a validator as long as you have over one. You can become a validator as long as you have over 1,000 RBX tokens in your wallet. You can see it says RBX demo. You can just create one right here. Now it's active. And as soon as you have an active validator and you are validating the ecosystem, which it shows on the top of the screen, no matter what screen you're on, well, then you could go to validator voting screen and you could go about either proposing changes to the ecosystem. You can vote on changes that were proposed, and you could just help progress this blockchain moving forward. Last thing is going to be with smart contracts, NFTs, and with domain names. You can see that RBX also has domain names, much like Ethereum name service. RBX has its own domain name service as well, and you could see that you could go about getting different domain names. You could see, again, transaction on the blockchain. Everything is completely transparent. Last thing is going to be with these NFTs. With NFTs, you can create your own smart contracts on the blockchain. Very simple. You don't need to know how to code. You don't need to do anything. They have a very simple and intuitive design for you to do that. So all you do is you go about to the left side of the screen, you click on smart contracts, and then you can click create a smart contract and mint on the top, or you can go to a more detailed version on the bottom. If you click create a smart contract, all you need to do is put smart contract name, minter creator name, description, and you can attach an asset. It can be a picture, can be anything else. They just prohibit a few files that are dangerous or malicious, but other than that, you can attach any file you want. Then you can also even add features. If you want to go about creating another one, you can add royalties, evolving, devolving, and these are just different ways to generate passive income over time if you are creating NFTs. So you can do all of that directly interacting with the blockchain. You don't need any third-party source. You can do everything directly from this wallet. So really the main thing with RBX is that it has an entire ecosystem where people are using the blockchain, actively interacting with it. You can see all the transactions listed in real time as people are using them and transacting with the blockchain in their block explorer. And this is something that is very interesting to me because I have not seen an up-and-coming layer 1 crypto where you can interact directly with the blockchain without any third-party sources. And that's something that I really like to see. So something that's pretty unique. You can obviously check this out. Let me know your thoughts. But seeing that a number of major exchanges are listing RBX, seeing that we're seeing BitTrue and Bitmart talk about it. We're seeing that major upcoming exchanges are also talking about listing this crypto. It's something definitely worth checking out. So if you want to do more research on this project, I would just look at their wiki documents. You could see all of that on the top of the screen. You just click on wiki. It goes into GUI documentation, CLI documentation, integration documentation, video tutorials, and the white paper. So you can check all of that out here by simply clicking launch for whichever one you want. So definitely do your research. Let me know your thoughts on this blockchain, but I think it has some real potential, looks pretty interesting, and it's the first blockchain I've seen in a while for a smaller layer 1 crypto that has all of these features where you can interact directly with the blockchain. So very unique.